can't escape the calling that God has put upon me. I've been put in a situation where I have acted out of love and out of righteousness. I can understand if I came forth and I acted out of unrighteousness and there was no goodness in it. It is embedded in strength and honor and integrity and character and goodness and righteousness, all that I have done. I have put up a good fight for righteousness. And it just keeps going. No end in sight. And he gets to the wilderness and he sits under the juniper tree. And he says, Father, and he requested for himself that he might die. And said, it is enough. I done had enough. Now, O Lord, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. He's living in the power. He's saying to himself as words of encouragement, how do I complain when all of those that have come before me did monumental things? I can too. He's looking for the promise. I'm looking for you. Where is this promise? I'm doing everything you have asked me to do. Where is the promise? All of the promises I see and I speak to them and I support them and I protect them and I lead with them and I teach people of them. Where are they? For me. Where are they for me? Little old me. Am I just the sounding board of these promises? Am I just the enactor and the protector of this word? Am I just here to act it out? Or am I to benefit from it? Where is it? And as he lay and slept under the juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake baking on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink, and laid him down again. And the angel of the Lord came again the second time, and touched him, and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. These are not ideas that I'm putting forth, that I'm pulling from the sky. We all can relate to these things at some time or another in our lives. We all can relate. The man has gone through a tremendous thing. He's going from one extreme to the next, just back to back. It's as if God is looking to get the most out of him, out of this particular time period, without any rest. No consideration. Where is the consideration? No rest. You ever been there? Like you're a machine. No rest at all. No concern. No agreement. No positive reinforcement. No feedback. But you constantly stay positive. We look at the word that Jeremiah had. He's saying, I'm tired. These people have made a mockery of me. Not that I care about what these people say. I see the sickness that these people suffer. I don't suffer such a sickness, but it takes a lot to deal with it. The compassionate nature that you must have to do such things weighs so heavy on you. It's a suffering. There's no other word to call it. It's a suffering. Elijah is suffering. Jeremiah was suffering silently. Suffering. Not in a way that they feel as if that they're not capable. Elijah saw himself capable. He was just tired. He's exhausted. He didn't have a choice. And if he gave up, he feels as if he's letting his community down. Not even community. He feels like he's letting his God down. He feels like at the end of the day, in that moment, he feels like I'm able to manage this to the point that I can see this from an aerial perspective and control myself. Surely right now I want to quit and walk away. But I know tomorrow, from an aerial perspective, I can see that tomorrow I'm going to regret it because I knew I had what it took to keep going. It was just at that moment I was overly overwhelmed. This is where Elijah is. And this is where many of the great ones are. This is where many of you have been. It's not that you don't have it. It's not that the enemy is prevailing. Because weak people get off on this kind of stuff. It makes them feel strong to see someone that they know is strong deal with mortal issues that they feel like they have created. But they've created nothing. They have just set the environment for God to do a phenomenal thing, friend. When Elijah says, I'm done. I can't go any further with this. I need some support. What Elijah is conveying to God is that I need some support. You know he was in tears. You know he was weeping. And he's saying, I'm sorry that I'm disappointing you. That I'm not able to live up to the expectation that you've had of me. On one hand, I'm proud that you have such faith and knowing in me and that you will use me as your avatar for such a great monumental thing. And I've done my best to fulfill all that you have endowed within me to fulfill. It makes me feel good to know that I've lived up to my expectation in this life, that I stood for something in this life. Not because I want to make my name great, but because I added something very good and nutritious to a pot that lacked nutrients. That I came forth as seasoning, as nutrition to a pot that had been watered down. But boy, am I tired. I'm tired. And I apologize to you for not being able to live up to the expectation that you have seen in me. Because it took a lot for me to come forth and tell you I'm tired. I didn't want to come and tell you I'm tired. I wanted to sleep it off and get up in the morning and do it again and be revitalized and try it again. But I've done that so many times that I'm just tired of this.